So one of the first major contracts in The Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt, has you going up against a Noonwraith. The contract's called the Devil by the Well, and I won't be showing a whole lot of the quest line leading up to this point in the quest, but once you reach the point where you have obtained the bracelet and you're ready to cremate the remains, that's basically what leads up to the battle with the Noonwraith. And the Noonwraith isn't all that difficult. However, there's a trick to beating it that you have to discover by reading the bestiary, so if you skip that point, that's kind of what this video is intended to help with. So before beginning the fight, as I said, you've got to complete the quest line leading up to this point. I also recommend preparing some Spectre oil and applying it to your silver sword, as you could see I did previously, and do that before engaging the Wraith rather. So you also want to set Yrden as your active sign. This sign is critical to the fight, and it basically is the trick to beating it. So once you've obtained the bracelet, applied the oil, and set Yrden as your sign, go ahead and approach and cremate the remains to summon the Wraith, which is currently happening. Moving forward into the actual battle, one of the first things you're going to notice, and we'll wait a little bit here. So one of the first things you're going to notice is, as I swing at the Wraith, without having deployed the sign, I basically do little to no damage to the Wraith. There was a 13 there. Basically, you're going to take forever to kill it if you do it this way. Just stay moving in the fight. Swing when you have openings, as with any fight. And then what you're going to see shortly is me deploying the Yrden sign, and that's what will open the Wraith up to really the only effective ways of damaging it. So you can see there I was doing damages in the 30s and 40s, or 100s, whatever, higher than that. So that's really the best way to take care of this guy. And I think the lore or the background is basically they are phased out of this world or this existence, so the Yrden sign brings them into our realm, or the Witcher's realm, so that he can damage her. And that's really the only trick to this fight. Other than that, it's a relatively simple fight. You can see she didn't really do a whole lot of damage to me. And this is on the hardest difficulty, so if you're playing on normal or whatever, it should really give you no problems. So once you've completed the battle, you'll see the quest has been updated. Don't forget to loot the body. And then you're going to want to head to Odilon, the guy that gave you the quest, in order to receive the reward. Now, one of the things to note about the reward in this quest, he will mention that the herbalist Tamira, who is also in the town, has heard of the people that were in the journal. So it won't pop up in your quest log, but you can obtain additional rewards for this quest by heading over to Tamira, talking to her, and she'll fill up your inventory with a number of herbs. Some additional coin, things like that, so good stuff. And like I said, this doesn't really pop up in your quest log, so unless you actually go out, put 2 and 2 together and go talk to her, you won't be able to receive these rewards. So this has been my tutorial showing you how to beat the Noonwraith in The Witcher 3. As I said, pretty straightforward, not too difficult. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and as I continue through The Witcher 3, I'll be sure to put up more walkthrough videos as I go. So once again, you've been watching Space Coast TV. Please subscribe, and thanks again for watching.